It is sad that all these farms are gone, and you're going to see more and more of them go out, too. It's just sitting idle. Someone these days will be all falling down.
In New York State, we're losing a farm basically every 3 days, and you lose a hunk of your community with every loss.
The co-op, it's getting farmers to work together, and that's a challenge. Farmers are an independent bunch, tend to work alone. They manage their farm their way, and getting farmers to work together is a really neat concept.
Our farm was a dairy farm. The family couldn't do it anymore, and here we are. We turned it into a beef farm. We saw so many dairy farms go out of business in the past 15 years.
So much of the land is not suitable for grain growing and is now not even being used, acres and acres across the state of New York. Cattle can take that grass and turn it into excellent human food.
So it's tough. Farming's tough, taxes are high, price of milk's low. Now and hopefully the co-op works out. Mainly to have a regular supplier take the beef when, you know.
All the small farms around here, around milking time in the evenings, you can hear people calling their cows. And it's basically, come on! I want the farm to stay into the family. My father was all about that. It can really, it's a very emotional.
The last chance we're going to have. If this don't come out, if this don't mature, we're done.
One of our markets will be the New York City food service entities. And remember, our mission is to supply a living wage back to our farmers.
It's Teale from Adirondack Grazers. I was just sort of calling to follow up. They tried it, they loved it, they've ordered a side. Yeah, most of this is the Articles of Incorporation.
I completely trust what Sarah came up with, so I'm just signing.
They need to hear that other people have had it, that we're up and going.
This is a grass-fed grain finish.
Yeah, it's all natural. You know, it's a little bit like the farmers up here. They're waiting to see how we're doing, and so are the restaurants and the butchers and people down there.
It's all about money coming back to the farmers. So the cooperative is the farmers. And to run this cooperative as a profitable business means that everyone will make money.
Our initial thesis was that we could sell to restaurants in New York. It turns out they're tough business people, tend to change their mind, and we ended up killing animals that we didn't have a home for.
5 months, in my opinion, I haven't seen a lot of progress. We got to sell our product in order to survive, and we got daily expenses.
It was kind of on the brinks of collapse.
It felt that way.
Sarah was dropping the F-bombs left and right.
I don't know anyone who started a small business and didn't scream a little. There's no way. It was too polite for too long.
He said that the 45 days was a problem. Is there nothing we can do?
Not until we get some money.
I'm trying to sell it off the farm, and it's tougher than I thought.
At what point we're going to quit bullshit and we got to do something with our steers? They're getting older every day.
We cannot take the risk of buying your cow and just putting it in the freezer.
This winter has been tough. We were supposed to crank up to 2 in February, which didn't happen.
We do not have a cash flow.
My new thing now, because I've messed up twice.
So the coordinator quit. There's a lot of mistakes, and we actually lost a whole account. And we're so small, and we're just starting, and we're struggling. So now we have $30,000 worth of meat in a freezer somewhere. It's really precarious right now.
It seems that John Peabody has been selling beef directly to one of our customers. Disappointing, isn't it? So sales have been really picking up. The Meat Hook, which is a butcher shop in Brooklyn, which is a really good place, they want a steer a week. Honest Weight in Albany, they take a whole steer too, which is great.
We all are working hard to find out clientele who will pay a living wage, but it is difficult.
We're doing this for farm. We are farmers, making this happen for farmers.
The beauty is that it's a way for the small farms that I think are healthy for society and healthy environmentally to also become healthy financially.
For some of these farms, It might be the difference between being able to hold on to their land and not. They hope it will make a big difference.